have no idea how I'm going to start this video. So, I have 257 subscribers on this channel and nothing to really show for it. I haven't made a video, an editing video, in about 8 to 9 months. A lot has been going on, I guess, in my mind, mentally. And, you know, I know that's not really an excuse, and I'm kind of forcing myself to do this now. But, I don't know. I just haven't felt creative in that aspect. Which is kind of sad, because editing videos used to be all that I loved. It used to be all that I cared about, all that, you know, who I was, I loved to do it. I loved to edit the videos that I made. I loved to have the ideas. I don't know what changed. One day, working on a video just got less and less, more motivation for me. And I can't even say why. And I know I said back in the beginning of the year that I was making a new channel, a gaming channel. Yeah, that lasted for about a day when I realized that once I edited everything, it took basically 2 hours to upload things on my internet. And did not like that. Not at all. And the fact that I can't really have my own space to record without, you know, my mom walking in, or my dad walking in, or my cats pushing open the door, or whatever. I think my main reason that I kind of stopped was I lost a reason for why I did it, why I edited videos, why I made videos. And I kind of forgot why I did it. And I tried to get back into making it, because I look back at all the videos and all the comments and the likes, and you know, I appreciate it so much. Like, the Markiplier family video that I made, God, a year ago, has over 40,000 views, and that's amazing. Like, I can't even put 40,000 people in, like, my mind. Like, that's amazing to me. But I haven't been able to... I don't know, honestly. It's after the Disney vacation vlogs, I'm just really confused about who I am and what I'm supposed to be. Because the whole reason I was going to start up gaming videos, and there was one time where I was going to start vlogging and doing all this stuff, and the main thing I want to do is to not really motivate people, but to get people to understand that life isn't fair at all. I mean, you could be having the time of your life, like I was, editing videos, and then all of a sudden it just goes away. Just like that. No explanation, sometimes not even a reason. Of course, I think I have a reason, but I'm not going to get into that today. I'll save that for another vlog, but it's just... I want to be the person that gives the realism, but also not... See, the thing is, I'm going to go on a little tangent here. Realism does not equal pessimism. To me, realism is looking at the good and the bad. It's a give and take situation. You know, you can't have light without dark. You can't have, you know, you have good versus evil. That's just how it is. That's how the balance keeps together. And to me, I want to keep that balance, but also I don't want to just focus on the bad. Like, yeah, life isn't fair. People are shit, you know? People are shitty people. There are, you know, people who are there out there just to hurt you. There are things out there that aren't fair. There are people out there who are just after money and fame and all this stuff, and they don't care who gets in their way. But at the same time, you can't just look at that. There are good people out there. There is good in the world. There is good in yourself. Like, there's a lot of people who sit there and they're like, oh my god, the world is so horrible, you know, like, and I'm not gonna rag on, like, kids or anything, or, like, teenagers, because I was there myself, but I was one of those teenagers that really didn't care. You know, you could call me a whore or whatever, it didn't change who I was. I knew who I was, you know? I knew I wasn't like that. I knew I wasn't anything that they would have said about me. I knew that. But there's so many, you know, teenage girls and guys who, you know, they let people get to them. They let the nasty comments, the cyberbullying, all this get to them. Like, it isn't the end of the world if, you know, someone thinks negatively about you, because that says more about them than it does you. I know people are sick of hearing, you know, just ignore them, but seriously, ignoring them works. Like, you say you don't have any friends? What good? I mean, okay. Use that to motivate yourself. You think that nobody likes you in school? Okay, then be by yourself. Do something, you know, just ignore others. What does it matter? Just because you're alone in high school doesn't mean you're gonna be alone for the rest of your life. You know? There are 7 billion people in the world, and your high school probably only has about 500 of that. And who knows? You know, you could get out in the real world and focus on your life, and you find the person that you want to be, and you find that, you know, that person is amazing. And the things that happen in high school, let me tell you something. The things that happen in high school, they don't last at all. I had 3 good friends in high school, and I am down to 1 that I rarely see. Because 2 of them decided that I was not a good person. They decided that I made their life miserable. That it was all my fault that they were like the way they are. Obviously, I knew that wasn't true, you know? And it just, high school does not last forever. It doesn't. It may seem like it does, but really, it's just a small part of your life. You have the rest of your life after you graduate to figure out what you're supposed to be. You have 60 plus years to find out who you're supposed to be. I knew people in their 70s who were just finding out that they loved being who they were, you know? This video started off weird, but my point is lack of motivation and realism. Because life and you go together. I know that does not make sense. I'm trying to make the best sense that I can here. Life is life. And there's nothing we can do about it. Well, there is something we can do about it. We can either focus on the bad, we can focus on the good, or we can focus both of them together. Yeah. Things happen. Bad things happen. Terrible things happen. You know, you could lose everything in one day. Like, there are so many people who are right now without homes, without power, without everything we take for granted. But it is gonna get better. It's not the end of the world. It's gonna take a while, but it does get better eventually. Coming from someone who has been in a dark place for a very long time, who has thought negative things about myself, and has become a person that I don't want to be. So, with that said, take this for what you will, my rambles that don't make sense, and try to put it in your own life. Just because bad things happen now doesn't mean that's how your whole life is gonna be. It's just one small part of your life. And if you don't fail, you don't learn. And that's life. That's loss of motivation. That's not having friends in high school. That's learning to be yourself. If you don't make mistakes, you don't learn. Life. And you can make life however you want. So, with that said, I'm gonna leave this vlog here, and that's just how my rambles are gonna go. Even if no one watches it, it's out there. I kind of want to start a hashtag. It's a hashtag that I truly believe in, and it's something that describes who I want to be. And that's hashtag confidence is key. Because it is. That's just how life works. So, thank you so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you in the next one. Bye. That was hella weird.